As we were driving down, and as every time I go down London or anywhere nowadays, you get the powerful impression that things are becoming so gross, so base. The way people dress just to exhibit their body, the way people behave, the way people move, they are becoming very grossly physical, grossly sensuous, because this is what they think is the standard of pleasure and happiness. And this is the so-called liberal ideas of the modern age. When you can do anything you like, there shouldn't be any restriction on anything. So it's fashionable, it's cool to be free and to do anything. But then we have to be aware of and prepared for the reactions of everything that comes. Krishna says, dukkha yonaya evate. Adyantavanta kaunteya. This kind of pleasure has a beginning and it also has an end. But you are not meant for this kind of temporary pleasure. You are meant for eternal pleasure, for eternal happiness. So why should you be satisfied with just a few moments of pleasure? And because of those few moments of pleasure, you have to endure so much of suffering. I was addressing a group of youth the other day, just a couple of days ago. They are mostly, I think, university students. So one of them asked that you're talking about a regulated life and some discipline in life, but why should I have discipline when I can just be lazy and enjoy sense gratification? And I was explaining that even to enjoy sense gratification, you can't be lazy. What do you need to enjoy your senses? You need a big car, right? You want to go on drives, you want to go places, you need a car. You need a good house, a good apartment. You want the latest of fashionable clothes. You want all kinds of cosmetics and everything else. You want all the gadgets and amenities in your house. You want to travel everywhere to the Bahamas and Hawaii or here or there. You want to have money to eat and drink. You want to go to the best restaurants. So what do you need for all this? In order to do all this, what do you need? Money. And to get money, what do you have to do? Work. And how much do you have to work? Quite a lot. The more you want, the more you have to work. So people work from morning to night, 5 or 6 days a week. And then just so they can have their 1 or 2 days of a little relaxation of sitting out on the street and sipping a little beer. Just for that little pleasure. Or maybe going out for a football match and then killing each other in the stadiums. They're willing to work hard day and night. But then they can't keep on doing that. So in any case, even to enjoy your senses, you have to work hard. You're struggling hard just for a little bit of pleasure. Srila Prabhupada explains it with 2 terms, bhog and tyag. Bhog means enjoyment. Tyag means renunciation. So we work very hard so that we can enjoy. But when you start enjoying, you realize I just can't keep on doing the same thing. If you're eating a good meal in the best restaurant in the country, how much can you eat? Even though you may have a lot of money, once your stomach is full, you can't eat beyond that. Even if you're drinking, how much can you drink? I know there are people who take it to limits. But still, how much can you drink? Even if it's the best liquor in the world. After that, you get tired, you just can't do it. Then the very thought of eating more is repulsive. You say, no, I don't want to eat anything more. So neither enjoyment nor abstention from enjoyment is satisfying. When I'm enjoying, it can go on for some time. Then after that, I feel a sense of renunciation from that. But that sense of renunciation also doesn't last. Then I want to come back to enjoyment. Then again I come back to abstention. Again I renounce. Again I come back. So Srila Prabhupada explains it's like a pendulum. Bhog, tyag, bhog, Yeah, enjoy, renounce, enjoy, renounce. Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday to Friday, Saturday. Yeah. But none of them are satisfying. Even when you're in the office from Monday to Friday, I know of hardly anyone who can say, I'm so happy with my workplace. Right? There's always complaining about the boss or about this or about the salary or about whatever, something. There's always some grumbling going on. Or some office politics or something like that. And then we're out on the weekend. How long can you stay on like that? Just doing nothing. So then you want to get back to doing something. So Prabhupada explains why is it that neither of the two positions can give lasting satisfaction? Because it is not your nature. Your nature meaning the nature of the soul. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna explains, Mamai Vansho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha Manashashthani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. He explains that the soul is my eternal fragmental part and parcel. And because the soul has separated from me and wants to enjoy this world, it is here in the cycle of birth and death, struggling against the stringent laws of material nature. So by nature, we are spiritual beings. We are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. We are meant for divine, transcendental, spiritual, unending bliss. We are not meant for just a few moments of gross, sensual, physical pleasure. That's not what we are meant for. A person of a very low class may think, for example, that if I just drink a little liquor and lie on the street, I am happy. If you talk to a man who is lying down on the road intoxicated, are you happy? What will he say? What do you think he will say? No, he'll say, I'm happy. He's drunk, he's completely intoxicated, but he thinks he's happy. In his state, he's not able to recognize his suffering condition. So also people in the world are actually suffering. There's birth, there's death, there's old age, there's disease, and so many other problems that keep confronting us every moment of our life. This is not real happiness. This is not the standard that we are meant to strive for. So we are intoxicated by this desire to want to enjoy. We are obsessed with wanting to enjoy this world. And therefore, it binds us to the cycle of birth and death more. So Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that He has come here to give us the real standard of pleasure, real happiness that is never the cause of pain, real happiness that never ends, real happiness that is eternal. Isn't that something that we are all looking for? So the process is very simple. Krishna says we have to become His devotees. We have to learn to live for Him, for His pleasure. We serve Him. This process is called bhakti, or devotional service. When we engage all our senses in serving Krishna rather than just serving ourselves. Of course, in the process of survival, we do need certain basic requirements. We have to eat, we have to clothe ourselves, we have to heal ourselves when we are sick and so on. So whatever is legitimately required, certainly we should use them. And the Supreme Lord gives this to us as our quota. But